What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Porter Rock, going 60 frames, no lag. Back with a quick video. Want to give you a quick update. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for showing up. A quick video, not too long, but let's talk Tomb Raider, Rise of Tomb Raider. It's been officially announced that Rise of Tomb Raider 20-year celebration or 20-year anniversary version is coming out. Square Enix Rise of Tomb Raider 20-year celebration launches on PlayStation 4 October 11th. It's going to include the award-winning Rise of Tomb Raider, a new story chapter called Blood Ties, co-op play for endurance mode, and all previous release DLC and more, all for $60. The Blood Ties is a new premium DLC which allows players to explore the Croft Manor in the main story mode, then defend it against a zombie invasion in Lara's nightmare. When Lara's uncle contests ownership of the manor, Lara must explore the estate to find proof that she is the rightful heir, or lose her birthright and her father's secrets for good. Players can then test their zombie killing skills in the replayable Lara's Nightmare mode, a haunted Croft Manor where players have new challenges and must rid the manor of an evil presence. On top of that, in addition, for the first time in the Tomb Raider game, a new online co-op expansion to Endurance Mode. Let's fan raid tombs in a brutal wilderness together. Two players must team up to survive the harsh elements by day as well as lethal threats from enemies by night. Fire takes fuel, food, restores health, and every resource must be hunted, collected, or crafted. Battle to the top of the leaderboard as others try to beat your longest survival run. So these are new modes, new features, new stuff on the 20th anniversary edition for $60. So this is actually pretty good because it's not the default package. What I'm interested in is in the co-op mode. I don't know if that's available on the 360. On the Xbox One version. Be pretty interesting if it's exclusive to the PlayStation. I doubt it. I don't see why they would keep it. Maybe time exclusive. I'm not sure, but I think it's pretty good for those, for considering that the PlayStation fan base had to wait to get this game. So I think it's pretty good. The package they put it up, all that stuff. Supposedly it's VR supportable. It's VR, so PlayStation VR will have a mode in this. So that's pretty interesting. Another game that's that's supporting VR, the push for VR. So it's pretty interesting. Rise of Tomb Raider, 20 years. So that's really it. Another thing is also, yeah, I'll leave it at that. I said that this video was gonna be quick, not too long. So that's pretty good. So what do I think about the whole Xbox Tomb Raider deal? Let's talk about that real quick. A year ago, in fact, this month, Square Enix announced that it will come that Tomb Raider, Rise of Tomb Raider, is also going to be released for the PlayStation 4 and PC. This happened actually a year ago. It happened during this month, and the industry was shocked. I would say the Xbox community was shocked. They were pissed. They were angry because it was supposed to be a console seller. Even though it's time exclusive, the fact you have to give the appearance. When you outright tell a consumer, hey, this game is going to be on another platform later down the line, well, now a consumer could balance. Okay, so since it's going to be on the platform later, do I need to get this platform? How will that play out? Well, think about it. Last year, Rise of Tomb Raider came out on the Xbox. So the big thing was this was the game that was going to compete against Uncharted 4 because Xbox doesn't have an exclusive that can compete to Uncharted 4. Is that that Indiana Jones type adventure game, right? Rise of Tomb Raider was supposed to be that game. But now that you told gamers that, hey, this game will eventually come to PlayStation, or like within a year, it's no longer a battle of do I get an Xbox One to play Tomb Raider or do I get a PlayStation to get and play Uncharted 4? Then what do I do? Well, now that you know it's coming to PlayStation 4, majority of those gamers like, you know what, I'm gonna get the PlayStation 4 because I'll be able to play Uncharted 4, and then when Rise of Tomb Raider comes out, I'll be able to play that too. That's where everything got screwed up for Microsoft. So the question is why? Why did Square Enix just came out of nowhere and not kept it, a secret? Kept it, timed quiet until it was ready to release on PlayStation. My guess is, if you remember what also happened in July, two major events happened in July. Number one was the announcement of Rise of Tomb Raider, going to come on the PlayStation platform along with PC. But that same month, Sony announced that they sold 25 million consoles, that they reached 25 million consumers. And at that point, they were outpacing the PlayStation 2. They reached a benchmark that the PlayStation itself didn't even reach. I think the PlayStation wasn't even in the 20s by that point. I think it took a little while just to even reach 20 million. That was also the same month that was the last time Microsoft talked about hardware sales. After July, they didn't talk about hardware sales. Third-party developers, publishers, they track hardware sales. And it's obvious. They have an invested interest because they need to know which platform most likely would sell their games the most on. The bigger the user base, the most likely, the numbers will increase. I think by that point, the writing was already on the wall. Square Enix probably was the first one to notice it, saying that this is getting out of hand. PlayStation 4 is selling way too fast, and Xbox One is selling, while it's selling better than 360, it's not selling nowhere near as good as the PlayStation 4 platform. So when you're a publisher and you look at the landscape of console sales, you starting to realize, Square Enix realized that their biggest game of the year in 2015 is not going to be on the best-selling console. It's not. They're releasing a game in the holiday season for a console that's, the lower-selling fan base, the lower user fan base, the least console market share. The biggest one with the biggest market share and possibly the best worldwide presence in consoles, their game is not coming out. So they probably went into panic mode and just blurt out, try to calm the PlayStation 5 and say, hey, our game's coming out, Don't forget about us. Keep us in mind because we want our games to sell. We want to make sure that the user base with the most consoles is, they are aware of the game, Now, normally when you do these type of deals with time exclusives, there's like an NDA type thing where the company can't tell. Part of the deal is they have to keep it quiet. They have to give the appearance that the game is not going to go on another platform. So the question is, could Microsoft have sued Square Enix if it was part of the NDA or was part of the contract? Probably could, and normally it is. So the question is, why didn't Microsoft do any blowback? My guess is because of Phil Spencer. I think Phil Spencer saw the writing on the wall on the attitude towards Xbox One. He's not a stupid man. He's a smart man. He saw that he's trying to get as much goodwill as possible. And I think if Microsoft would have went after Square Enix, even though it would have been their right, they would have looked like an anti-gamer, you know what I'm saying? They would have looked bad. I think it would have looked more bad on them. So I think it was a smart move not to go after Square Enix. Just take the lickings and just deal with it and do the best you can with the best situation. Do the best you can with what you got. I think he was smart not going after Square Enix. I think if he would have went after litigation, it would have made the Microsoft image worse. It would have made the Xbox image worse. It would have been used against them. They would have looked like the anti-gamer company. Anyway, so that's my little quick snippet, short video, my thoughts. 20th anniversary, October 11th, lots of DLC content. Are you getting it? Maybe me, I might get it. We'll see. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. See you next time. Take care. Keep it gaming. 60 frames, no lag. Sundays, 6 p.m. Eastern. Be there.